What up, though? This your brother Mike X.
My killers got them suits on like followers of Farrakhan.
And welcome to the 17 Winners Podcast, the realest podcast in the game.
I'm the jig in my city, yeah. I'm not saying they not good, nah. I'm just saying I'm the realest. Facts.
This week we got a new entry, Land Talk by No Pick Biz. This came from my guy, Ron Ferb. Shout out to the team, home team. Coach like guys, check them out.
I was passing testers out like they ACT. Still get the purple sent from Cali like I'm ACG. For that mud, they riding on you, nigga ATV. Aye, 12 like some skinny jeans. 8 jars, 4,000, that's just 5 a beam. Drink head, get a nigga lime, 4 ounce saline. Pop a Berkey back to back, now I can't feel my spleen. TMO used to steal them cars. Now they upstate doing pull-ups, trying to break the bars. I was in a spot off them dippers, trying to touch the stars. I was Nick was still alive, Ralph ain't take that charge. Wish I bought Tusi first 2-2. Damn, now he locked up, he got 2-2. Will spend 30 on his clock, that nigga cuckoo. My boys will snatch a nigga chain if you knew. Yeah, I know the art of happiness, but keep the Dalai Lama. My bitch got 50 in her whip, rose baby mama. I know some Haitian Jack you niggas for that white Madonna. In these streets, they only fighting if you Piggy Honda. Move hardball, never met Keanu. They say Biz keep a Mac, but never met Biombo. I can take 2 Tims to the bridge and press them for a honcho. Or I can hit the dog 3 times and sell it as a combo. Bitch, folk got ice, he in the diamond district. Bro bought an AP from out west, that's why his timing different. I flip and stash it, I don't flash it, so the grind efficient. I sold that girl a couple times, so the grind solicit. Hey, I heard you hit your neck with slab feed. Don't tell Cheese, snatch your choker, now you Crabtree. Ty see me count them dollar signs, she call me Zaddy. Free flip, he got big bodies, not no navies. I could put 4 elbows in a box and get him straight to Bama. Or I can get the dog for a buck and send it straight to Tampa. Grab the razor, cart the hard just like a jack-o'-lantern. 4 in the baby, they can't smell it, pack it in the pamper. I spilled some dirty on my shirt, I threw it in the hamper. I heard DA can't find the witness, yeah, we known the tamper. You know the Cardis came with tent, but I am not no camper. Rode across his dog and said my ass, but that was not the answer. All this guns are like a cheat code. White Widow, A to P, that's a cheap low Seattle stem. Sitting on the pack, turn you beast mode. Twink can hit the soda, bring back 50 like he D Rose. Flow tighter than
Yeah, that was my guy, No Pick Biz from Land, since I believe you're Southside guy too. But we back to 17 Winners with Brother Mike X. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. This happens to be not only a special day for me, but a special episode in general. I say that because today, what is today's date? Let me see what this is. Never mind my music in the background at Michael Jackson. That's an invitation that I got today. And what is today? June 9th, 2022. I was actually invited to a grand opening of a reentry house, the first in Michigan. Done by this nonprofit organization. The music playing is the invitation. I'm trying to look at the invitation so I can be specific about the name of the nonprofit, but it's so disruptive. I do know it's called Luke's House, where there will be 3 formerly incarcerated people that will be released tomorrow and moving in to this house. They will be living together. They all got their own rooms. I did a tour of it today. I gave a couple of words of encouragement. Tomorrow I'll be back out there to talk to those brothers, to find out a little bit more about themselves, maybe give them some resources. If nothing else, it'll be somebody for them to call and have a conversation with if they got a question about how something happens or goes out here. So that was special in and of itself. But even more special to me is that I got my little sister, my twin sister. I call her my twin. She's actually 2 years younger than me, but we grew up and we experienced pretty much every aspect of life together, all the way up until I went to the penitentiary, and even through that. So she decided while she was in town from Atlanta to pop in on me and come check out what her brother been up to. So we decided to get on the mic and kick it a little bit. What's up, Dottie? Tell them hi or something.
Hello.
She's so fake shy. My sister's shy until it's time to get active. Then she's the most active. But I want to start this conversation because I told you over the phone that I had written a letter, but it was in, like, your voice. Now, this letter that I wrote was part of a class that I went through in prison. I was inside of this program, you had to go through the program, and then after going through it, you teach it, right? Mm-hmm. So the program was called Empathy. It was prisoner ran, prisoner taught, prisoner created. And in this program, every week, you have to take the perspective of somebody close to you that is experiencing your prison experience with you. So I'm not sure. Oh, this is week 2. So week 2, the letter that I was given as my homework to write was a letter from my family members, right? So I chose to write the letter from the perspective of the family member that I felt was the closest to me, which was my little sister, which was you. So I want to read the letter and kind of kick it from there, I guess. All right. So it starts off, O-Dog, it's weird writing this letter, especially since I can't even remember the last time I wrote a letter. You know, I don't do this prison shit. I don't know if I can articulate what it feels like to be a victim because I don't really accept victimization in my life. I've been through the struggle, but it is what it is, right? I don't blame you for my life. I love you, brother, but I needed you. I still need you. Damn, I guess that was the trigger, because the fact that I needed you so much reminded me of how selfish you are. We were best friends. You are my big brother. You were supposed to be here to take care of me and protect me, but you left me out here. Ryan looks at you like you're God, and Imani is your baby, so you're perfect in her eyes. But they don't know you like I do. I grew up under you. I know you at your ugliest. I know what you're capable of. I saw you trying so hard to be O-Dog in the streets that you neglected being Michael, my big brother. What the fuck is O-Dog anyway? What were you chasing? Have you grown up yet? When we talk, you sound like a different person. I hope it's real. Your nephews love you. They think you're a superhero. Please don't break my boys' hearts being the same type of uncle you were as a big brother. I miss you, brother. Not just because you're in prison. I miss the old you, the real you, Dottie. That's deep. Fucking deep, right?
It's deep. Yeah. Almost got me in tears.
Right?
Yeah, that's deep because it was just like that. Like, I felt like my protector was gone, my best friend. We did everything together, like my first weed, my first trying some liquor. Like, we was just siblings.
Jumped off the porch, yeah.
Yeah, we were siblings before even jumping off the porch.
Right, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, we played together. We played football together. We ran the streets together, rode bikes from the west side to the south side. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. My little sister was low-key my little brother.
Right.
I ain't had no little brother, so shit, you got to do whatever I'm doing because I need somebody to bounce this shit up off of me. So, yeah. So, like you said, that how it made you just feel like it brought you to tears. I think I actually cried writing this, or at least got close. Because now that I think about it, I don't remember many instances when I cried. I can remember the few times that I did in prison, but I do remember like how hard it was to write this, or even more how hard it is reading it. Because I feel it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I felt leaving you, but I also felt like, shit, I was doing what I was supposed to, in that we was in the street. So, like, if I wasn't tough, niggas would do shit to you, if that makes sense. Like, I couldn't protect you if I was soft.
But what you went to prison for was not protecting me.
Facts.
So I don't see that. I felt like it was a selfish move you made in that moment. And I think before I was sad, I was mad at you for a long time. Like, it almost went to hating you because why would you leave me out here? And yeah, I don't know. I was in the streets. I was running away and stuff like that. And here come my brother. He gonna make sure I get home. He gonna make sure ain't nobody messing with me. And then it's like I just had to go through life after being young and stupid all the rest of the life without my brother. Like, everybody got their brother, their sister, and I'm going to call my brother, I'm going to call my sister. I just didn't have that.
Right. And you were that for Ryan them, right? You had to be.
Yeah. But not really, because once they got older, they wasn't like us. You know what I'm saying? It's so many years apart. Hell, by the time Ryan tried to jump off the porch, I was having kids. Like,
Right.
I really couldn't do what he was doing. We weren't hanging. Imani did everything she was supposed to do, like as far as following my mom's rules and guidance, and advice. I was just out here.
When did you first hear about me getting locked up? Because I remember you was like running away. Yeah. I was in the mix, so like me getting locked up wasn't a like strange thing. Shit, little Michael was always.
I think when I heard it, I was in Texas. When I heard it, and then I didn't believe it. Like I just thought it was one of them times you're just gonna go away for a little bit.
Yeah.
Whatever. I came back shortly after you left, though. Like probably 4 or 5 months after that, I was back home.
Okay.
And then it became real when it's like I gotta visit him. I gotta fill out a form. What do you mean by that? Like I didn't get that. Like Mason, I believe you could just go in there, sign your name.
Right.
Like what? And then we going far up north.
Right.
I think you were like in the Upper Peninsula or something crazy.
Yeah, I did a few years up there. Yeah.
It was crazy. I'm like, what? And then it's like you have to go through it. It's embarrassing almost. Like you have to take your clothes off, your shoes off. Hell, I feel like I'm about to get locked up.
Right.
But it started getting real then when I realized like, oh, he's not coming back no time. Like that don't. I guess it don't dawn on you that you're gone for a long time.
Yeah, I think Ryan said he just looked up one day and I was just gone. Like he don't know what happened. For years he ain't know because he 11. So in his mind, shit, bro, just not here right now. Until he was old enough to realize, like, damn, this nigga not coming home. Like no time soon.
It's crazy, but I got friends with siblings, and the first thing they hollering is, I'm going to get my brother, or I'm going to call my sister, I'm finna go chill with my brother. I'm like, damn, can I go with you? Like, I don't have that. My siblings that are here are too little, so it's just me out here by myself. Like, it's times I had to bite my tongue and not do nothing in a situation where I would have probably cut up because I'm calling my brother. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't deal. I'm getting, hell, I went to jail. I think I went to jail twice for the same incident. And I was like, I can't do this. Then it's like my brother is doing this shit every day. Every day. He got to wake up to this, go to sleep to this, call, act like you in a good mood. And it's crazy on the phone because you like, how you doing?
Right.
How you ask somebody in jail how they doing? Like, how are they doing? Like, what do you think they doing? They want to get the hell out of here. Like,
yeah, right.
It was just a thing I had to deal with, and I just kept trying to deal with it. And at one point, I was like, I can't do jail. Like, I don't know if I don't want to go see him.
Right.
But you have to. Like, at least show your face here and there. Like, but it's hard doing that. I hate seeing you like that. You getting bigger. You getting facial hair. Every time I see you, something different. And I don't see this, you know, when you like, if you see your kids grow up, you don't really notice the change. It'd be other people like, dang, you got tall. Like, did you? I'm seeing this every time. It's a whole different man. Like, every time you steady growing. And I thought you was like a Muslim for real at one point, like with the hat thing I think you wore. I was tripped out. I had to ask my mom, he really?
Right? Yeah.
It's just steady seeing the change, but I'm not there to witness it at the same time.
Right.
Because what, we get an hour or two, maybe, a couple hours?
Yeah, a few hours. I mean, you know, the visiting room hours be how they be, and then depending on where y'all coming from.
You could barely hug.
Yeah, for sure.
You can barely hug. You know, it's a quick, they watching your every move.
I'm trying to remember, like, the first visit that I remember you coming on.
Oh, I don't even remember.
Because I remember when you first came back, I was already at MR. And for some reason, you couldn't get on the visiting list at MR. I don't know what it was, but I was having trouble getting you on the visiting list. I think
it was because I was too young. Remember somebody had touched a kid or something?
Yeah.
And you had to be over 18, or I wasn't there yet. Like, it was so many different things. I would ride up to the jail with my mom and then have to sit in the car. And she in there for hours, you know? And I'm looking at the prison crying. Like, dang, I can't even see my brother.
Right. Right.
Crazy. Riding past, going home, like looking in the windows, little tiny windows, wondering if you watching us leave.
Some places I actually was.
And I was hoping every time, like, damn, I wonder if my brother see
By
me
the
at
time I
least.
got back down to Jackson, I was like actually watching, because you could leave out and be able to see the parking lot, so I was able to check it out from like Jackson. Damn, I don't even know where else I want to go with this. Now, for real, because as many awkward laughs that we get out of it, shit, it's a lot of depth in like what happened, because you went through shit.
Yeah.
Like, you got stabbed.
A few times.
Right. I remember hearing about that. That was early in. You started building a relationship with your birth mom. That was early into my prison bit. Like, those are like major things that happened in your life. Like, you started having children.
I could not call you.
I remember being in maximum level 5 prison when you had Monte. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, and having to, it actually was a level 4 prison. Me and his uncle, your baby daddy's brother.
Yeah.
Were bunkies in level 4 when Monte was born.
Oh, when Monte was born, I know this sounds crazy as hell, but look, I wanted my brother to be a part of that so bad. I'm like, can he sign the birth certificate?
Yeah,
like, I literally was trying to get him to sign the birth certificate.
They was trying to
and
figure
I was trying to
out
get my
any way
mom to be like the guardians, because
so he
it'd
could
be her,
make him a brother
or sister.
Yeah.
I was trying so hard, like that hurt my feelings.
First nephew.
Yep, and my dad kept saying, name him Anthony, name him Michael Anthony.
Right?
I was like,
they
no.
kept saying.
I was so mad, like, dang, y'all, because it's not just my brother that left me. Like, it's I kept getting left by the prison system, taking people that I love close, dear to me, gone.
Yeah.
It's my dad, and it's my brother, and it's my baby dad, my first love. Like, it's just
right.
back to back, and then I'm out here by myself. Everybody I could lean on, call on, ask for anything, or just let my guards down around. I can't do that. I'm out here literally by myself, trying to hold on to friendships, and shit changed in the streets.
Yeah,
you can't. The people I used to be tight with before you go, I don't even talk to them half the time no more.
Right.
Maybe one I still talk to. So
I'm the same way. Same way with the same people, but I mean that also comes with growth, like because in these type of experiences you can do one of two things: you fold or you grow.
Right.
Therefore, like shit, a lot of people are the representation of what fold look like.
Yes.
If you know what I'm saying, like if you looking like you folding, bro, you ain't standing tall no more. Like you folding to whatever pressure is coming at you. You just succumbing.
Yes.
So. Yeah, that's a different thing, all in itself, I guess. I don't even know where we was just at, because what you said you was talking about. You went to.
Yeah, I'm just all over the place. I'm thinking about all the things that I felt, because even like watching my mom sit up in the bed at night, I guess I took everything personal. I mean, it made me resent you, because I watched my mom just in the bed crying.
I heard about that from Ryan before.
Yeah, she be quiet. She be trying not to let her kids hear, And remember, my room was across from her. So I just hear like, and I'll be like, Mom, you okay? She be like, I'm fine, close my door. But I knew what it was, so I'll be so mad at you. Like, why would you have her like this? Where she want to just give up. It's you gone, my dad gone. I was gone. You left, I was gone.
Right.
I had to get back to my mom, because I'm like, she got to be going crazy.
Right.
And she damn near was. She was not taking it well, and I didn't take it well. So I didn't. It's like I had to be the man of the house. And then I was running from that feeling, because it's like, damn, I'm only 17. Like, what am I? Dang,
This is an honest moment. I don't even know that I even started thinking about y'all until I was a few years in. It was still all about me going in. So I was scared as a motherfucker. Mm-hmm. And I still had to be hard. So I don't even think I thought about y'all until about 5-6 years in.
Yeah, because that probably would have broke you down.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. Because, like, when all of those things that you describing was going on, I remember them hitting me. I don't remember no feeling about nothing. Mom crying, Ryan, nothing.
Yeah, when you go to jail and you be getting them, like, what they call them? Tickets or whatever. And you go to the hole and we can't come see you, or we go up there and we get turned around. We done drove all these hours. That hurts. Like, we don't know what you going. We don't know if you stabbed up or, you know what I'm saying?
That was
Somebody
literally like my
did
first
something
5
to you.
years was that.
Yes.
Yeah.
We were going all the way up there to come back down, and we can't see you. Like, and they don't call you ahead of time. It's like, oh yeah, don't even try to come see Michael. No, we have to find out when we're there. Then we like, what happened? We can't tell you. What?
Right.
This is a whole blood member of mine. You telling me you can't tell me what happened with him? Nothing. We gotta wait till he get out of whatever holding to call us to tell us.
I mean, I think that's why I value my induction into the Nation of Islam, because it was that time when I started to get a conscience, when things started to come back to me. Because before that, it was like, be predator or prey. And that's the fuck it. So that's what I did. I just tried to make sure a nigga didn't do nothing to me. You feel me? They don't even want to cry. Because I wanted to just make sure I was your same brother. Ain't no punk. You know what I'm saying? So I spent 5 years doing that. And then start working on me as a man.
Right.
You feel me? But I want to say for sure I'm sorry. I ain't do it on purpose. I ain't know who I was. I didn't.
I want to say sorry because I felt after growing through my anger and learning what I was mad at, I should have been there a lot more than I was.
Yeah, I thought that at times. But shit, I put me in prison.
It don't matter. It doesn't matter. Shit, my mom did it. She ain't missed a beat, and I could have did it. But I let my anger and emotions and the world come in. You know what I mean? I just sometimes be like, nope. She be like, Dottie, send your brother some money. Okay, but I can't go. Like,
Yeah,
I can't
right.
go.
This nigga sent me a couple of dollars, but that nigga wasn't coming on a lot of visits.
Yeah, because I was getting tired of every time we go up there, she get turned around, and I'm like, okay. Yeah, like I had to, because I'm watching my mom break down every time we on the road back, and she couldn't see her baby. I'm not finna keep going through that, Mom. You go ahead, have your friend go with you. Like, call AD or something. I can't. Yeah. And she's sitting quiet. I know how she is. You know what I'm saying? So I know this is hurting her, and she, oh my God, what's going on? I hope my baby okay. That's fucking her up.
All right, so before I get to fucking crying and shit too much on my podcast, what the fuck was it like when I came home? Like, or when I was getting closer to coming home? Because, like, I know I started talking different.
Yeah, but I didn't believe you was coming home.
I didn't either.
It was so long. It was like, okay, you know. I did get happy when Sydney got out.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, okay, I know they like a year apart, but anything could happen. You know what I'm saying? He been and got in a fight the day before, and they be like, you're done. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't believe it till I seen it, but I swear it was like the biggest relief. Like, this nigga is home. Like, he gave me a hug. We cheesing, we talking, we touching. I'm like, I could actually, because in the jail, it's like, and then you got to let go, or like the one arm, you can't really hug like that. Like, hey, you know what I'm saying? You can't touch while you sitting down. I might want to lean on my brother there. Get up. So it was like, I don't know. I don't know how to explain that feeling, because it was like, yeah, right. This nigga is
We stayed up all night. We stayed up all. That was the first time all four of us was together.
Yeah. And I'm like, move in with me. I didn't want him to go nowhere.
Right.
Yeah, I was overprotected. I was overprotective. Any female, like, hey, not my brother.
Yeah, that was
that man alone. He can do what he want to. He just been 15 strong years. What? He did what to you and your friend? Yup. That's
crazy.
it.
That is crazy.
How was it for you to see react to all of y'all together?
At that point, I was like, girl, because it was like she's a crybaby. Let's get that out the door, okay?
Right.
She's a crybaby. So she just couldn't stop crying. Like everything, she's super happy.
And she like that to now. Like she try to make sure anytime all 4 of us is gonna be there, she's gonna be there. Yeah.
And she's just happy and crying.
Yeah, right.
So I don't think I was like, it was just a happy feeling, like a load off my chest. Like, yeah, finally.
Yeah, right.
Damn, and it feels even better because after how long you was home before I left to Atlanta? 2 years?
Yeah, but I was in Dallas. Remember, I shot to
You
Dallas.
left.
After
That's
3
why
months.
I was like, I could go. You know what I'm saying? Because at first I wasn't going nowhere. Shit, my brother home. He might need me, you know.
Yeah.
But when he felt comfortable enough to leave, when he left, I left after that, shortly after that. But it just felt good to, like, my mom, she went to Dallas, and to know, oh, she need a beer from the store, she could call her son. I used to have to go. I used to hate going to get her cigarettes. I be in the middle of trying to go somewhere. Dottie, before you leave, go.
Yeah,
Damn.
right.
But she do that to my brothers now, and I'm cool with that. Thank you.
Yeah, right.
Like, damn, you took a lot of love. She lives a cushion life. What she say?
Yeah,
Is that how
do.
she say?
She lives a cushy life.
Cushion
Yeah,
life. She
don't
got
have
her
to do
sons.
nothing, yeah.
Yep, her daughters is her talk mates. We be on the phone all damn day, every day. And then she got her sons to do everything, labor, anything.
Anything
like,
around,
she's cushioned, and she's happy, and I'm happy about that. And you better not ever take your ass back to jail.
No, never. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Emphatically, no. Yeah, we stayed up that night drinking Hennessy. I do remember how overprotective my sister was of me, to the point where it was irritating. Cause shit, I'm out here. I'm fresh out. I'm out here. I'm in these streets. And Dottie talking about some sit down. And you gotta spend time with us. My sons ain't seen you and they need you.
Ooh, I was mad at him. He was not
she
doing
was
what
mad
I
at me.
want you to
Yeah,
do.
right. And I was like, you gotta know I need to do what I need to do.
No,
Like,
no. You owe me 15 years.
Yeah.
That's how I
right?
felt.
Yeah, yep. That's kind of what it was. Like,
Yeah, I felt like that. I was overbearing. It's okay. I calmed down after.
and we had like our issues, because I've been home now 7 years. So we had some time where we wasn't talking. Shit, we didn't understand each other.
Yeah, because I feel like when you go to prison, life for you stops there. So you're kind of there.
Mm-hmm.
We've done and went through so much. Shit has changed. So I feel like when Michael got out, he was a little too cocky for me. You know what I'm saying? Calm down. You don't know shit. You know,
Right.
just because you older. Yeah, you might have thought all this shit in jail, but you don't know shit, baby.
Right.
I could teach you some things. Just because it don't sound right to you, you're going to learn. But it took a lot of his bumping his own head for him to say, you know what? This shit ain't as easy as I thought, you
Yeah, right.
know? And when he felt that way, I never, even though we weren't talking for a minute, because you calm down, you know what I mean? I still, when he was ready to call me sis, because look, this way, I got you, you my brother. It's okay, we're going to walk this shit down.
Yeah, for sure. Because, like, I came home, mind you, in prison, like she said, your life stops. So, at least to the extent that real life activity happening, right? So, I'm able to kind of, we call it the matrix when we be in the joint, like, we slow down the matrix. I'm able to stop the world and just pay attention to everything y'all can't. So I can read the books y'all don't have the time to read. I can listen to the tapes or the shows or whatever. And then a lot of times we come home and stand on the box and look down at what y'all are supposed to have been doing. And forget that, nigga, the only reason you even know that they supposed to be doing this is because you had enough time to sit down and learn about it, right?
Right.
And that's the process Dottie was talking about when she say I came home and I was a little too cocky because I knew everything. I knew everything in the world, but I had not actually done any of the shit. You know what I'm saying? So,
he was even on Facebook like a troll. Like he was.
yeah.
Oh my God! I had to delete him on Facebook for a second.
Right?
Like yo,
All of those were a learning curve. So like in prison, I'm reading books, and mind you, we don't have at the time we didn't have the advent of like access to YouTube and stuff, and we had cell phones, but we was using burner phones to like make calls. We didn't have like screens to look at actual videos. So I'm in there getting all of my like current information from magazines. I had maybe 30 magazine subscriptions. I'm reading everything from like Vanity Fair to fucking Entrepreneur, all the way Rolling Stone. Like I'm reading everything, Men's Health. I want to know everything about everything that's actually happening right now as quickly as I can. You know what I'm saying? As close to on time as I can, right? So I'm doing all of those things. And they're telling me like, all right, social media is for this. And you do this with so I get home, I'm like, man, I done wrote down so many ads. I got a notebook with so many usernames and ads that I done came home and followed because I done seen it in the magazine and wrote it down. And when I first got home, this notebook that I'm reading, that read that letter out of, is one of the notebooks that I had in prison that I wrote everything that I could in, right? And I just started following everybody and doing the things that I read in the magazines. So I'm dropping 50 posts a day.
oh my God!
They're like, what the fuck is this dude doing? Like, why are you on Facebook so much, Michael? Like, shit, I don't know. Like, ain't you supposed to be busy? Oh, I am busy. I'm doing this, and this. Y'all still ain't fucking with me. Like, I was tripping.
Tripping. Do you hear me? I
Like,
was like, oh.
but a lot of it
down.
was like treading water. Cause like, man, I'm not even actually doing anything. So I had to get through that little phase, and I backed up off of social media for about a year where I didn't even mess with it. I might jump on every now and then jump back off because like it was a learning curve. And again,
I think a lot of the city didn't like his ass off that social media. He under every post and everything.
yeah,
Oh Lord.
yeah, I was crazy. And then like even small things like paying bills. I had never paid a bill before prison. So, you know, in my mind, I'm telling people, man, you supposed to have been able to do X, Y, Z by now. What the fuck is you doing? But like, nigga, what about paying bills?
Right.
Like, why you ain't factor that part in?
Right.
Like, and everybody don't get to come home at 34 with a couple $1,000s in their pocket. Like, a lot of people, by the time they're 34, they have been working check to check and are used to not having a couple $1,000s that they're ready. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I didn't realize all of that type of shit. I'm used to drug money and street. I was a jacker, so I like, you sell dope and I'll just take it from you later. Like,
Right.
I don't even have to do nothing. So, like, I had a whole different mentality when it came to money, and I had to understand budgeting, because I could tell you what a budget looked like, but I had never actually said, all right, well, this got to go to the phone bill, and this is rent, and this I can play with, and this I have to have saved, and I didn't have all of that stuff under control yet. So it took me a few years, and that's the humbling thing that Dottie talking about. And then after getting humbled that way, shit, women, I needed my big little sister. Shit, because I was getting lost out here for a second.
And guess what? He calls me for everything.
Everything.
I'll be there listening to hours. Yes, brother. No.
Yeah.
Don't think about it this way.
Yeah, man, because like I said, I read everything in the penitentiary. So I read all of the do's and don'ts with women, and like, niggas ain't this, and they don't do this, and you need to be this, and like, this is what okay, all right, well, I know how my mama raised me, so I already know how a man is supposed to be. And then I read, and okay, then I come home trying to be, shit. Man, everybody be in love. That don't work right either. Shit, you got to keep some distance, some space, you feel me? I had to learn that the hard way.
Yeah, you took us through some things when you got out, baby. It was like it took the village to raise the baby.
Right.
Okay, because he was going, my mom be like, He knows exactly what he's doing. No, he don't. He tripping over.
Hey, because one thing I made sure my mama understood was even when I don't know what I'm doing, I know what the hell I'm doing. You feel me? Because, like, at the end of the day,
His mama's
I have a
boy.
direction. You feel me? I'm going to keep going in my direction. I'm not going to get taken off of that direction. And they know that much about me. They know that much about me.
Your mom, you can't tell her nothing. But he has grown a lot.
Right.
Since he's come out. We've grown. I had to get to know him again because, of course, I'm thinking
Each other.
he's the same.
Yeah, we had to get to know each other.
Yeah, everything was different. It just took him a little longer to realize these streets, it'll whip you into shape. You know what I mean? It's not what you thinking. Like, it don't work like that. And you should have did this and no, baby, I had to pay this and do that. Like, I can't do what you were saying. That's impossible.
Yeah, because, like, I used to be in the joint on the phone hey, yeah, this is going on. Do this. I was telling motherfuckers to buy Bitcoin back in 2014. Like,
boy,
hey,
I just
listen,
paid
it's
my
finna be
rent.
$44 for a share. Make sure you get 10 shares. Like, whoa, nigga, you talking $440 to
I
come
was
out of my
crazy.
pocket to buy some shit that I don't even know what that is.
Mm-hmm.
What is a Bitcoin?
Still very
And you in the penitentiary. What are you talking about? Like, I'm not, nigga, I send you $45
Right.
today for you to get you some stuff off the stove, man. Is that cool? And I'd be like, all right, well, shit, just send that.
No, but he really be knowing what he's talking about.
I just,
He just,
my timing wasn't right.
yeah, I
you
don't know how to explain it.
My timing
Because
wasn't
if you
right.
really sit down and listen to him, you'll be like, okay, you know what? That makes sense. But he wanted stuff to be right then and there,
Right then and
and
there.
this much money. And
Because in prison, we start to get a different understanding or a different concept of time. Everything is slow as hell for us. Right.
Yeah.
But we imagine it fast as hell for y'all. So, like, when things are happening for us, we like, damn, it'll take me this long to get there. Oh, I can call. And she can do it right now today because she ain't doing nothing but waiting on my phone call. Like,
yeah, that's what you think.
hey, that's literally how God be in that
That's funny.
motherfucker.
Right.
It's literally the opposite. They be out there working hard as hell
I'm
in
telling
between this and that and picking up the kids from here and all
Oh,
of that.
he know now.
Yeah, I do. Even in today, like I'm back to back on scheduling all day today. I got so much to do today. So I understand how, bro, I ain't got time to answer your phone call.
Right.
I don't have time to be making your secure pack or none of that shit today.
And the time out here is so much faster.
And a nigga be like, all right, I'm going to call her at 12. So by 5, she should have that done. Like, nigga, I might have been in somewhere for 4 hours.
Okay.
But we don't be having that concept of time in there. It'd be like, nigga, if I called 5 hours later and you ain't did it, bitch, you out there playing.
Yeah.
Now, what you doing?
And they'll be mad at you, too. He used to get mad at me. Dottie, could you do this? I'm going to try. What you mean you going to try? I'm going to try. I mean, give me some time. That 24 hours ain't 24 hours, okay?
No, it's not. Not out here. It do not be feeling like it.
No, you don't have enough time in the day, but I bet you do sitting in that jail.
Yes.
He used to piss me off. I let him sit there. I just not answer the call. You go sit.
That's crazy.
It was, I still had to have my petty sibling war.
That's crazy. I really don't have much else that I wanted to talk about. Baby sister, baby girl. We was so young. I called her baby girl when we went to the penitentiary.
So, what do you feel about his evolution of who he was before he went in, going in and being in, having your experience and knowing his experience, and him coming out doing stuff like the podcast and what he's doing in the community?
Oh, I'm so proud of my brother. I brag a little different, okay? I be
Right.
telling everybody. Because I've seen so many people go to jail. So many, and come out and do the same. It's people your age and older that ain't doing nothing.
Right.
I've seen you apply yourself, like you said, you read all them books and all that. You still made a plan off of that, and you have been reaching a lot of your goals. It didn't go as fast as you want, but I've heard you, even in jail, in letters, you telling me what it is that you wanted to do, and I've seen you work towards that and reach a lot of your goals in the time that you said.
Right.
Like, it blew my mind that you was out, Was it even a month? You got that Camaro?
No, I was home 6 months.
Was it 6 months?
Because I was
It
here
seems
3
so
months.
fast,
I was
though.
here
Like,
3 months, and I
still
was there
want a
3 months.
Camaro.
Yeah.
He did it. I'm like, okay.
Yeah,
Then
yeah.
he had an apartment, and it's like, okay. Then
Yeah, right.
Now the music, like everything he said. So I'm very proud of my brother. Like he does. You do your thing. Now you're a dad, and I just see you be such a great dad. It's like, okay, and he did exactly that. He did not fail my kids. They love him.
Right, and my nephew, congratulations, Mom. My nephew just graduated from high school. My oldest nephew, Mate, and his uncles, all of us are home to see him and watch him walk the stage. And
right,
he did his open
he do
house.
not really smile and don't have much to say, but he was so happy that we was there yelling and screaming his name. Okay, when we walked that stage, and that just made me even happier. Like my brother got to see this, so I can't really fault you for what you. I mean, life happens, you know.
Right.
But you're here now, and you stand up. And my baby will call you before he called me. And you there, Johnny on the spot. I could be Michael. I'm finna go get him now. Yep.
That's my man.
Yeah, so I am very proud of you, brother. Good job.
Thank you. Well, you got any more questions? Well, that being said, I appreciate you for coming up to the studio and spending some time kicking it, letting the people hear your perspective, your side of this whole thing that we went through. I love you, baby girl. Appreciate y'all for listening to 17 Winners with Brother Mike X. Make sure y'all stay tapped in. Free to real.